Hello, this is Chris Burns from Slash Gear. Today what we're looking at is the Motorola Droid Razr M. This is a device that is coming out on Verizon rather soon. You're able to pre-order right now. It'll be shipped soon. What we got in the back here is an 8 megapixel camera with a single LED flash. There's your speaker there. You have Kevlar weave back here to protect it. You have waterproofing throughout the entire thing, or splash proofing rather, is what they call it. On the right side here we have a power button, as well as a volume up and down right there. What you're seeing right here, 1, 2, 3, are screws, so that if you do want to take it apart, you can. They don't recommend that. Obviously, there's nothing in there that you're going to want to be taking out, besides the battery, which is not supposed to be removable, and if you do remove it, you'll void your warranty anyway. So it's good to know you can open up, but you probably shouldn't. Up on top, you just have this headphone jack. On the left, you have nothing except for your micro USB. Note that there is no micro HDMI in this device. This is one of the first devices Motorola has put out in a while that didn't have the combination micro USB and micro HDMI, so it's not compatible with several other accessories that come out in the last couple of years. Now what you got over here is a little door which shows you your micro SIM and then micro SD as well right there. You can put in different size cards. We will probably put in a 32 gigabyte card right there. Now, up front, what you got here is rather rapid movement throughout the entire user interface. We are running a Qualcomm dual-core Snapdragon S4 processor inside, which we've known to be quite responsive and great. Now, what I'm going to do back here is back out for a moment, get back in just so you can see the lock screen. You can see here that this is Motorola's lock screen, which is able to go to several different places. Right now we have it set for phone, camera, text, and you can go to unlock. Up here you can also do one more thing. You can change it from being sound off or sound on, and it has the time and the date and stuff there as well. Because it's ice cream sandwich, you're also able to get to your notifications straight from the home screen like that, and get to your settings from there as well. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it. Inside you can see Motorola's special widget here that they usually speak about with these newer devices. We have it set up to do several different things. Right now it shows the battery. You can flip it there to be able to get to your settings. Right here we have St. Paul, we also have Minneapolis. This is showing the weather there. They should be pretty much the same because right next to one another. And then you can go flip it again, if we can make it get there, but to add a city, so we can add more cities if we need them. Over here we have a notification of a text message. We could tap in there and get into there, but it also shows analog clock and other things as well. If I tap in there, tap back out, you can see we have a different kind of clock. You can set your alarm from there as well. Up above, this is the standard Google search. You can use your Google voice search like so, do voice actions, and then for the most part the rest of it is ice cream sandwich interface. Now one of the cool things Motorola has added here is if you pull to the left, rather than it just going to your last screen like this, you get a mini set of quick settings. You can work with your phone ringtone here, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, mobile data, airplane mode, and phone lock. You can change your phone lock from here. You can do you can make it see your face and recognize you. Let's do with ice cream sandwich, and it works here as well. If you go to your settings, your full settings, you can see that this is Motorola's look at settings, which means it has different icons here. It's sort of set up just a little bit differently, and other than that, other than the look of it, it's pretty much the same as a standard ice cream sandwich device like that. Now, the only thing I want to show you here, as far as this device goes specifically, is the apps. Now, this is a Verizon device. It's the first Verizon device to come with Chrome as a standard browser. Now the what was it? The Galaxy Nexus came with Chrome when it first came with ice cream. When it first popped up with Jelly Bean. So this is technically the second device to come out with it, but the first, if you look at it a different way, say that it's the first device to come out on Verizon with Chrome as a standard browser. You also have right out of the box. This is all out of the box sort of stuff. The Amazon store, right, for apps. Right there, and then you have Amazon Stories, so you can buy other digital content there. Amazon MP3s and Kindle. This is an odd combination because it's got lots of Amazon stuff, but it also has Google search, where in the past, if a device came with a bunch of Amazon stuff right away, it would usually be like an LG device, which would have then Bing, but this is still using Google. You also have Color. This is an application that lets you share photos and take photos and work with your social networks, etc. We'll back out of there for now. And that was made specifically for Verizon devices, so you probably see that pop up more often in devices in the near future. You have a lot of apps on here. Quite a few of them are added by Verizon. Then there's also Google apps, and then, as I said, the few Amazon apps as well. You have Viewdini. This is an application that you use to see TV listings, like so. You can connect with the other networks with this as well. Back out. You also have a setup wizard, which will make it really easy for you to work with the device. Zappos, that's an odd addition as well. And you have IMDb right out of the box as well, and NFL Mobile. NFL Mobile comes from Verizon. Now, Smart Actions has appeared on several Verizon device or Motorola devices recently, and it's pretty cool. What you can do is we'll click Learn More so you can see it easier. You're able to come in here and add an action. Once you add an action, you say what you want it to do, and it'll do it. Now, it comes with a bunch of preset modes. Like if you have use your work mode, you can once you enter your work like GPS based on GPS location, it'll make it safer for you to work with. To set your ringtones and different stuff, and set the way you can get text, you can get messages. You have a nighttime battery saver, which means it shuts off basically everything if it's at night. There's Drive Smart, so it'll change on, switch it to different sort of ringtones as well. A lot of these have to do with ringtones, but quite a few also have to do with battery life, and they're pretty cool. Now this device, again, is up for pre-order right now. It's the first Motorola device like in the Razr sort of line. It's part of the Razr family that is this size. It's much smaller than the other Razrs, which are significantly larger. The device is made to be able to fit in the palm of your hand. It's a little bit larger than 4-inch screen there, and it comes essentially right up to the edges, so you feel like you're holding just a screen. With a little bit more on the side. Since this is white, there's also a black version, but it's rather nice to use, really quick. The screen is quite vibrant. This isn't even as bright as it gets. So the last thing we'll do is we'll go look into the brightness of the screen here. Well, that's just because of that setting, so hold on here. And here, and it's just a really nice device to use. So, head into display here. Brightness, we've got it on automatic. There you go. Well, that's the brightness right there. As you can see, the camera